Hi guys, welcome back to yet another YK Homes transformation. We're in this beautiful home and today we'll be taking you guys through the living room, the dining and the boys' bedroom. And if this is your first time on here, my name is Yvonne Kendi. I'm the founder, managing and creative director here at YK Homes. And I'm joined by Sheena, who is our creative design assistant. And we can't wait to show you the beauty that is this home. So I'm super excited. How are you feeling?
I'm really excited to share this space with you guys, especially how we've infused color. So keep watching.
Right off the bat, our client was very particular on a sense of style, while she still appreciates the clean, cozy, neutral vibes that we are known for here at YK Homes. She wanted us to play around with a more bold palette so that we can be able to just bring in that personal touch into the space. I would describe our style as a mix of rustic and eclectic, and it was such a fun palette to be able to bring into life. When our client reached out, she was actually moving houses, and looking at the before, she had the gray sofas that were still in good condition, but we knew the gray color was not going to work with the new aesthetic that we wanted to achieve for this home. So we decided to reupholster them and try create a more bold, eclectic style. And you'll notice that we've gone with this burnt orange fabric on one of the sofas, and we intentionally wanted to have a more smooth velvetish feel on that sofa so that you can be able to just appreciate the richness of the burnt orange. And then for the second piece, we decided to go neutral and just add a little bit of texture with that fabric. And this is because she also had an existing green sofa that we absolutely love, and we wanted to be able to blend that into the space. And when you look at the two pieces, again, it's also a deep velvetish fabric that is very smooth. So going a bit neutral and also adding texture on that same neutral sofa created a good balance and a good break between the sofas that we have in the room. The moment you walk through that door, the first thing that you notice is this gorgeous piece of artwork. So it needed to scream drama, it needed to be very bold, and we intentionally picked these colors a bit more eclectic, and we feel like also it just ties the whole space together. It has a mix of neutrals, it has the bold colors as well, and this piece is actually so her, like she absolutely loves it, and it just made sense to have it as the first piece that you notice, or rather the first piece that welcomes you into this beautiful home. Also, our choice of sizing was quite intentional because we wanted it to be able to cover a bigger part of this wall and also to be able to anchor the sofa and just stand out against the neutral fabric that we have. It also helped us create a beautiful palette for our decor, that is in terms of pillows. So you notice the pillows we have on the sofa, they kind of borrow from this art piece and just complete everything so beautifully. The sofas being the first pieces that we decided on, they helped us to be able to layer the space with like the missing elements, and in that case it was texture. So you notice we've brought in a lot of texture through the carpet we have on the floor. It was such a beautiful find from Eastleigh. The texture is so beautiful and it stands out, like when you enter it's like what you notice, and it has created such a beautiful base. And we also intentionally wanted it to be a very white, bright, neutral piece so that you can be able to create that base for us to be able to layer with color and even the softer finishes, or rather the softer textures that we have on the sofa. Our YK Homes project is never complete without custom pieces or custom furniture, and it's because it's the only way you're able to add that unique touch into your space, that personal touch into your space. So be sure whenever you give us a call and you want us to revamp your home, there's going to be custom furniture, guys. So in this home, we decided to custom make the rest of the furniture, and that's the coffee table and the TV cabinet. And our choice of wood for this project was mango wood. And the reason we wanted that, it's because it has these beautiful, rich, rustic grains that tie in well with our client's style. And we finished it off with this beautiful dark stone to just remain into that, you know, that bold aesthetic that we were going for. And the coffee table happens to actually be one of our favorite pieces that I think we've custom made so far. I love the softness that we have on the piece. The curves are so beautiful. And we added this beautiful minimalist black metal legs to just tie in everything together. And these pieces are actually available to order, guys, on our YK Homes shop. So if you're interested in any of these pieces that you see here, please reach out. But note, everything is available on order, and this piece right here can just go with whatever style. I love how versatile it is. If you are minimalist, if you have the traditional aesthetic, if you have an eclectic aesthetic like our client, it's just gonna blend in perfectly. One thing I appreciate about this piece right here is the texture that we have on the doors, and I love how the team at the workshop was able to just achieve it to perfection, and it just borrows from the texture that we have on the carpet and just stands out. This is also made out of mango wood. It's the perfect length. The legs are so beautiful and minimalist again, and yeah, I absolutely love it. Sometimes we try and see what we can work around with when it comes to like rental apartments, and we toyed around with the idea of like changing this light fixture, but when we were setting up everything, we just felt like it made sense for the space. Right now I love it, but when the space was empty, it just didn't make sense. But with everything together, I love that we didn't change it. It works, it's beautiful, and it's different. I love that it has that vintage rustic vibe that just blends with the old space. We also wanted to make sure that every corner in this home kind of stood out in its own way. So for this wall, we wanted to work with this beautiful shelf, and intentionally we wanted to also just bring in a little bit of height into the space and just create a beautiful styling moment for our client. She actually had all these vases that you see, and we just knew we wanted to be able to display them for her so that, again, you know, she just feels like this is home because she had collected them for years and years. And I love what we've been able to achieve with this corner. The greenery over here is so beautiful. It's such a beautiful, cozy corner that I'm in love with.
This dining area is everything and more. It's bold, it's dramatic, while still maintaining the cohesion from the living room. And we did that with the wood stain that we chose, which is the same that you'll see on the coffee table and the TV console. And the fabric as well is what we have on the sofa. And of course, the art pieces, absolute stunners. The client was very particular about what she wanted for the art pieces. She wanted drama, unique, personal touches, and that's why we chose these pieces. I love that they borrow from the living room palette. You can see the orange, the green, and it still adds a few more tones like the pinks and blues just to give this space its own vibe. The size that we chose is no accident. When you look at these pieces, they cannot be any smaller. You have to have them hang this low and this size. That is what does them justice. To complete the look, we styled this area with a console that the client already had, and we wanted to spread out this ensemble across the wall. So we chose to use this mirror and off-center it and balance it out with the vase that you see on that side. But this created a design challenge because the light that we have is centered. So we needed it to balance visually, and we needed a light fixture that could achieve that. So to achieve this visual balance, we opted for a custom light fixture from Soul and Drama, and we used this asymmetric design to bring out that visual balance. So you can tell that the longer side drops above the vase, which is a bit shorter, and this side drops perfectly above this mirror. I love how the piece stand out. It's functional, it's a sculptural piece, and I just love how it brings a balance onto this piece. So a challenge that we faced in this space with this light is that the provision we had was right in the center of the room, and that would not allow us to have our light fixture drop right above the table. So again, we went for a custom piece from Soul and Drama, and we are able to have it hang nicely and drop just above the table. We chose the chain pendant design that's rustic and eclectic, and also pulls from the greens in this space.
I absolutely love our shift to custom lighting, especially for this project. I feel like it allowed us to just remain unique and tailored throughout the project. And actually, it's officially now I can introduce Soul and Drama, which happens to be Sheena's baby. And I remember when you first shared the news of like just how much in love you are with lighting, I was so happy because, again, custom and like your homes, we love unique custom pieces because it's what allows each project to just be different. So like there's no two projects, or rather two YK Homes projects that feel the same. And to know Sheena, it's to know her love for product design. So I look forward to just the beautiful things you'll be creating with Soul and Drama. So we'll be sure to link the page down below. And yeah, I'm super excited for you. Like, it's official now. How are you feeling?
I'm super excited to see where the design takes us, and of course having them in YK Home projects. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
One thing I love in this room is the custom bed right here. We chose to use the same mango wood that we have with the rest of the pieces. It's hardwood, and I love the longevity that our client will get with these pieces. And also we chose this headboard design because we wanted to create that see-through effect and just get to appreciate a little bit of the paint color we have on the wall, because we cut the wall into two, and also just get to appreciate a little bit of the wallpaper. And also paired the bed with these two beautiful bedside tables, so we kept the stain, the color just the same to have a more simple flow, because the real drama, as you guys will notice, is not even with the furniture. Well, that is good, but the real drama is with the wall.
In the client's own words, her son is a geek baby, so we use the wallpaper as a perfect opportunity to infuse his personal taste and interests. As you can see, the wallpaper is inspired by aircraft designs, and we use these colors to pick the pillows and create this nice layered and fun cozy look. So we pull the colors from the wallpaper and use them to curate these pillows. As you can see, it creates a nice layered and cozy look. So to further infuse his personality, we added this collage of superheroes that he's been collecting over a while, and I really like how the blue tones tie in with the rest of his piece.
And that brings us to the end of this walkthrough. We loved taking you guys through the different rooms that we've designed in this beautiful home. And I also love how unique we've been with this project. I feel like it's a deflection of our client's style, and she absolutely loves it. I remember reveal day, the first words she said, "I love it. I love it, I love it." And we are so happy that she's in love with this home, and just the moment you walk in, it's so her. As mentioned, we'll be linking down the two pages, that is YK Homes shop and Soul and Drama, for the custom pieces, just in case you're interested in the custom furniture and the custom lighting that you've seen throughout this project.
So as always, stay tuned for more transformations from the YK Homes team, and see you in the next one. Bye.
See ya! Bye guys!